Have you ever scrolled through your phone late at night? You are in the dark, all alone. Suddenly you see it. A video thumbnail promises something terrifying inside. It shows a dark hallway or an abandoned hospital. You know you should keep scrolling, but you just can't. You have to click. You have to see what happens next. This is the power of ghost videos. They pull us in with a mix of fear and curiosity. We are drawn to the unknown, to the things that science struggles to explain. These short clips offer a tiny peek into a world that might exist just beyond our own. The popularity of these videos has exploded online. Millions of people share and watch them every single day. Why do we do it? It's the adrenaline rush. It's that feeling of your heart pounding in your chest as you watch a door slowly creak open on its own. It is the chill that runs down your spine when you hear a disembodied voice whisper a name in an empty room. We are searching for answers. We want proof that there is something more after we die. These videos, whether real or fake, give us a story to talk about and a mystery to ponder long after the screen goes dark. We've dedicated our lives to capturing this kind of evidence. It's not just about a quick scare. It's about investigation and documentation. It's about going to the darkest, most haunted places on Earth and asking the questions that no one else dares to ask. We use special equipment like spirit boxes and full-spectrum cameras to try and communicate with whatever is in there. The goal is to capture a moment, a piece of evidence that is so clear and so powerful that it cannot be denied. It's a hunt for the truth, one spooky location at a time. The videos you see online are the culmination of that dangerous and thrilling search. For many, watching these videos is a safe way to experience the power. You get to feel the fear and excitement from the comfort of your home. You can pause the video if it gets too intense. You can turn on the lights if the darkness becomes too real. It's like riding a roller coaster. You get the thrill without the real danger. But for us, the investigators, the danger is very real. We step into these locations not knowing what we will face. We open ourselves up to whatever entities are there, hoping to understand their story and capture proof of their existence for the world to see. Let's look at some of the most famous pieces of footage out there. First is the Disneyland ghost. A security camera captured a strange, transparent figure walking across the frame after the park was closed. The figure seems to glide over the water of the Rivers of America attraction. It's creepy because Disneyland is supposed to be the happiest place on Earth, but this video suggests something otherworldly lingers there after all the guests go home. The way the figure moves is unnatural. It isn't walking like a person, it's floating. It's a classic piece of evidence that has been debated for years. Next, we have the Gettysburg Ghosts, filmed at the site of one of the bloodiest battles in American history. This video shows dark shapes moving between the trees and monuments. People who have seen it claim these are the spirits of soldiers, still roaming the battlefield where they fell. The sheer number of apparitions caught on camera is what makes this footage so compelling. It's not just one shadow, it's multiple figures moving in the woods. Given the immense tragedy and loss of life that occurred at Gettysburg, it's a location supercharged with paranormal energy, making this footage highly credible for many investigators. Then there is the chilling vending machine ghost from a college in Singapore. Security footage shows a vending machine door swinging open and closed violently. A few seconds later, a shadowy figure seems to walk away from it. The raw, untamed energy is what makes this clip so frightening. There is no gentle whisper or subtle movement here. This is a physical, aggressive display of force. It makes you wonder what kind of angry or frustrated spirit could be attached to such a modern, everyday object. It's a powerful reminder that hauntings aren't just confined to old, spooky houses. Another famous clip is the falling ghost from a hotel in Malaysia. A CCTV camera in a hotel dining room captures a chair moving on its own. Then, a dark, human-like shape appears to fall from the ceiling onto a table, knocking things over before vanishing. The sheer shock of this event is what gets you. It happens so fast and so violently. There is no logical explanation for a solid-looking form to materialize out of thin air and cause such a physical disturbance. It's a high-energy event that leaves you with more questions than answers, and it's one of the most startling clips ever recorded. Finally, we have the Blackpool Ghost, also known as the Blackpool Pleasure Beach Ghost. This footage from the popular UK amusement park shows a shadowy figure gliding down the corridor of the ghost train ride. What makes it so unnerving is the location itself. A ghost on a ghost train ride? It's almost too perfect. The figure is tall, dark, and seems to move with purpose. Many believe it to be the spirit of a former ride operator. The clarity of the apparition, combined with the irony of where it was captured, has made this video an iconic piece of paranormal evidence. People who believe in ghosts often see these videos as undeniable proof. For them, a disembodied voice or a shadowy figure is evidence of life after death. Believers feel a deep connection to the stories behind the hauntings. They think about the spirits as real people who have unfinished business or are trapped between worlds. When they see a chair move on its own, they don't see a trick. They see a spirit trying to communicate. They believe these energies are all around us, and that technology, like cameras and audio recorders, can sometimes pick up what our own senses cannot. It's a validation of their faith in the unseen. These believers often point to the emotional weight of a location. Places like Gettysburg or an old asylum are filled with the energy of past trauma and pain. They argue that this intense residual energy can manifest in ways we can capture on film. For them, a cold spot isn't just a draft. It's the presence of a spirit drawing heat from the environment. A voice on a spirit box isn't just radio interference. It's a direct response to a question they asked. Every piece of evidence adds another layer to the story, confirming that we are not alone in this universe, not even after we die. On the other side, you have the skeptics. These are the people who look for logical, scientific explanations for everything. They argue that most ghost videos are easily debunked. A floating orb? It's just a dust particle close to the camera lens. A mysterious voice? It's probably just audio pareidolia, where our brains create meaningful sounds out of random noise. Skeptics believe that a desire to see ghosts can make people interpret ordinary events as something paranormal. They demand hard, repeatable evidence that can be studied in a controlled lab, something the paranormal world rarely provides. Skeptics also point out how easy it is to fake videos with modern technology. With simple video editing software, anyone can add a shadowy figure to a hallway or make a door appear to close on its own. They argue that many famous videos are hoaxes created for attention or clicks. They look for things like reflections, wires, or digital manipulation. For a skeptic, an extraordinary claim requires extraordinary evidence, and a blurry video from a low-quality security camera just isn't enough to convince them that spirits are real. They stand firm in their belief that science will eventually explain everything. So, what are we left with? We have countless hours of footage showing things that defy easy explanation. We have doors slamming, objects flying across rooms, and shadowy figures appearing where they shouldn't be. On one hand, you have people who have experienced these things firsthand. They have felt the sudden cold, heard the unexplained whisper, and seen the apparition with their own eyes. For them, the proof is personal and powerful. It's a truth they feel deep in their gut. These experiences change their perception of reality forever, reinforcing their belief in a spiritual realm. Then you have the logical thinkers, the skeptics who demand concrete proof that can withstand scientific scrutiny. They see tricks of light, dust particles, and clever editing. They believe our minds are powerful and can easily play tricks on us, especially when we are already in a dark, scary place expecting to see something. They hold that until a ghost can be brought into a lab and studied under controlled conditions, all ghost videos are nothing more than spooky stories. They trust in what can be measured, tested, and proven, and the paranormal simply does not fit into that box. The debate between belief and disbelief is what makes this field so fascinating. It's a clash between faith and science, between personal experience and empirical evidence. Each video adds more fuel to the fire, giving both sides more to talk about. Believers see confirmation, while skeptics see another puzzle to solve or a hoax to expose. This ongoing conflict is at the heart of the paranormal. We are all searching for the truth, but we are looking for it in very different ways, using very different tools. It's a journey into the unknown with no clear map. Ultimately, the evidence is presented, and you are the one who has to make the call. We can show you the videos, we can take you to the most haunted locations, and we can share the incredible experiences we've had. But at the end of the day, you have to look at the footage for yourself. You have to listen to the disembodied voices and watch the shadow figures move through the darkness. You have to weigh the arguments from both sides and come to your own conclusion. So, after seeing the evidence, let me ask you one simple question. Are we alone, or are ghosts real?